Hey guys, are you looking for a way to reuse your dry or stale bread? This bread pudding recipe is my favorite eggless variant. My name is Dhivya and this is my channel where I share some of my creative hacks with you. Bread pudding for me is comfort food. The warm pudding with bits of chocolate and the nuts providing the right crunch and texture. It's everything I need on a rainy day. So I'll see you in the kitchen.
A quick look at our ingredients, and of course the hero of our bread pudding is the bread. So you can use any kind of bread except fresh bread because that's going to be moist, but if that's the only thing you have access to, you can just lightly toast this out to dry it up a little. For my custard, I'm going to be using 2 cups of warm milk, 1/4 cup of melted butter and 1/4 cup of granular sugar. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of custard powder. This is what we use instead of the eggs. Now for the flavoring, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and a pinch of cinnamon. So I know a lot of people don't like cinnamon, so in that case you can just leave this out. Now here you can get creative, add on anything that you want, and of course I'm going to be adding chocolate, and along with that, for that nuttiness and the texture, I'm going to add some roasted almonds. As a first step, I'm going to be spooning out 2 tablespoons of custard powder and mix this with a few spoons of warm milk. I'm going to do this so that I get a good smooth mixture instead of adding the custard powder directly to the milk. I'm going to mix this and make a nice smooth solution which I can add to the milk. Now in a separate bowl, I'm going to be adding the warm milk, the sugar, the custard mix and our melted butter. Just going to give this a good mix. Next I'm going to be adding our vanilla essence, a pinch of cinnamon and a good pinch of salt. You can leave out the salt if you're using salted butter. Give this a good mix and our custard mixture is ready. Now all I have to do is bring my bread pudding together, and for that I'm going to start by lightly buttering my baking dish. I'm then going to break my bread into bite-sized pieces. You can also cut this if you want a more uniform looking pudding, but I'm happy with this. Now I'm going to layer 1 layer of bread, making sure there are no gaps. To this, I'm going to be spooning our custard mixture. Make sure it's nicely soaking our bread, but you don't want to press it down too hard to really break it down into a mush. So lightly press it down so that it's nice and soaking in our mixture. On top of this, I'm going to add my chocolates. And over that, the roasted almonds. I'm just going to be repeating this process and create 1 more layer. So I'm going to place the remaining of my bread bits, spoon out the remaining custard mixture, over this my chocolates and the roasted nuts. So this is how my pudding looks right before I'm going to be popping this into my oven. So I'm going to be keeping this in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for at least 30 minutes. So you'll be able to notice when your top gives a nice golden brown color, that's when you know it's ready. And this is how my pudding looks once it's done. It looks amazing and it smells absolutely delicious. It goes really well with some cold ice cream. It lasts a few days in the fridge, so each time you want to take, you just take 1 portion and warm it up in the microwave and you're good to go. The pudding will have a nice crusty top and the inside will be soft and moist.
If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care my loves. It's me Dhivya, signing out. Bread pudding is comfort